Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are diving into Rogue Monster Rush, which is, get this, a tower defense, monster collecting, first-person roguelite, where you are defending your base from an onslaught of androids, and to do that, the towers that you're building are actually monsters that you collect and evolve. On top of that, you can apparently go down there yourself with a Gatling gun and knock out the androids, so we'll see how all that plays out. This game just dropped into 1.0, currently sitting at 94% positive on Steam, and it's only $5, so we're going to jump in here and see what this game is all about. We've got 4 different areas we can unlock. We have monster meadows, and then I guess all we can do right now is normal difficulty. A once peaceful and ever-changing island, now under siege from the robot hordes looking to harness its magical power. No enemy resists, AoE stunning enemies. We can also see when the mini-bosses show up, Wave 7, 11, and 17. Okay, so we got our party. We've got Sproudin, Embern, and Wolfie, and we can unlock a bunch more later on. We can see their evolutions and how much damage, their attack range. And then we've got some abilities down here too. Meteor, launch a volley of fireballs that explode when they hit the ground, and then Temporal Rift, open a void, slowing all robots caught within for 8 seconds. All right, let's get to it. Apparently, this game is incredibly hard, so we're gonna figure that out. Reach the boss island or survive wave 20. Let's go over some of the basics.
Your base.
This is your base. Every time a robot makes it to your base, you lose 1 life. When your life reaches 0, you win. Just kidding, you lose. So we can move around. We've got the boss over here. Every monster costs gold. Your current health and gold can be found in the top left corner of the screen. At the bottom of the screen is your monster menu. Each monster is mapped to the number hotkey, or you can left-click on a monster to select them. Monsters can be placed on any free spot. Some monsters receive bonuses depending on elevation. That's cool. Tiles have a population limit of 3 monsters, except for your base tile, which can hold 4. Okay, I don't get what that means, but we'll figure it out. Select and place a monster. So we got our Sproudin, our Embern, and our Wolfie. Let's go ahead. The higher we place them, the better their stats, right? Yeah, they get more range and more crit chance. So let's put a Sproudin right here. When you're done placing monsters, left-click to select a location to place your next tile. The tile can be rotated and with upgrades, even re-rolled to help steer your path. When tile placement is confirmed, the next enemy wave will start. Make sure your defenses are ready. Okay, well, I got 1 plant. The boss will spawn automatically at wave 20, or whenever you reach the boss island. Defeat the boss to win. Got it, so we can actually end this earlier if we get to him. So we can expand, my favorite activity. I see, I get it. Okay, so we place down tiles, and we're gonna build the area that we actually have to survive. But if we go over here, I guess we get a potion, and I'm assuming this is an egg with antlers, so maybe this unlocks new monsters for us. Is there anything else over here? There is. So we've got another egg here in a chest. So we want to go both ways. Plop this down. So now we've got our first monsters. They are balls, appropriately named. Do I need to build anything else? Let's go ahead and build 1 more. Nice. Okay, not too bad. We got some money. And so we actually can't build this direction anymore. We have to build here. So I'm assuming that means we'll also get attacked from this direction. Yeah, exactly that. They're coming on both ends. Dude, I gotta work on my phrasing. Player abilities are powerful spells located in the bottom left corner of the screen. However, hover over an ability to see the description of its effects. With an ability selected, left-click anywhere on the map to use it. Abilities have individual cooldowns that recharge during the combat phase. Abilities are vital to success in Rogue Monster Rush. Check out the upgrade screen in the main menu to unlock and upgrade your abilities. So I know I've got a Meteor, and then I've got a Time Slow. So we can do the Meteor, blast these guys. All right. Well, they stood no chance. Success. Although we should probably put something over here. Now, what is this? Left-click to select a monster. This allows you to view their stats and upgrades, as well as move, sell, or evolve them. Evolving your monster costs a fraction of their price and increases their power significantly. It also grants them their evolution skill. Okay, so we want that. What are you? Eggs can spawn at any time. Defeat enemies within the egg's radius to fill its XP bar. Select the egg to see its current XP and radius. Okay, got it. So we got to kill enemies in this circle to hatch this egg. We got a good amount of money. If we click a monster, we can move it for 20 gold. We can sell them, or we can evolve them. It's kind of cheap, only 28. So if we evolve you, we can also see your abilities down here. Sproutin does 10% additional damage to enemies in rooms other than its own. Got it. So if we shoot someone outside of the square, we do 10% more damage. So it's good to put you guys on the corners. You've also got your evolution. First hit on enemies have a 20% chance to double strike. All right, well, we'll evolve you two because that is cheap. And now with this egg, let's put down Wolfie. You got insanely small range. So let's put it somewhere where we can make this count. If we put you right here, you'll bite at them as they turn this corner. And then I'm thinking we get a M-Burn, rocket launcher, small AoE. So pop you here. M-Burn hurls fireballs at enemies. On impact, they explode in a 1-meter radius, damaging nearby enemies. All right, that works. I'm not sure there's much else we can do. I mean, I guess we can evolve you. All right, now we got that dog in you. And we can expand. This next tile has a few different directions, but we want to go up here so we can get whatever these items are. So let's build. Treasure chest. Left click on an unlocked treasure chest to open it. Okay, so that gave us money. And we got 1 portal here and 2 portals here now. So I guess we have to be careful about how many paths we make. We can slow these guys down, especially while they're crossing Wolfie. And so this section is already defended. Can we evolve you? We can. And so you do area damage, and now you have a 10% chance to burn enemies. Not bad. No, 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 no. Meteor, no! Yes! Holy crap, that was clutch. I didn't think you guys would hit them, but you're perfect. You're perfect in every way. All right, what is our next tile? Straight line, get over here, finally get those items. But what do we want to do next? We're still going to have the same paths. We'll have an opening here, and then an opening right here. So I think you guys are doing fine there. I'm not going to worry too much about evolving you. This side, though, why don't we build more Sproutins, but we're going to put them in a spot where they can kind of protect my overall base and shoot the right side, too. So I'm going to pop you there. I'm going to pop another one right here. And so that should give you guys a ton of value. And then we'll expand. Connecting to a treasure island grants you bonus XP and instantly unlocks all of its treasure chests. Okay, so now we've got a chest. Plus 9% crit chance for Wolfie. That's nice. Damage is either physical or elemental. Enemies can have resistances to either type, causing them to take less damage. This really is Pokemon. Enemies will flash cyan if they take less damage due to resistance. Check the Robodex to see enemy stats and abilities. All right, so there's a Robodex. Boosters are randomly rolled stat increases that apply to all monsters of a specific type. So every Wolfie will have this crit chance. They can be found in treasure chests and on booster reward waves. Got it. Okay, that's not bad. So you guys, I'm pretty sure, will get obliterated. And if you get too close, you guys will also help. We're looking okay here. If we need to meteor, we can. Let's slow. We might need a meteor this side. No, they're good. They're doing damage. You guys are strong. But we don't have anything built over here. Let's go for a meteor strike. Don't forget about this egg, Joe. You're almost at hatching it. And there's another egg over here now. All right, come on, buddies. These are the weirdest looking robots I've ever seen. All right, $228. Yeah, we have to be careful with these paths because if I put this here, now we're going to have 2 spots where monsters will come, and they don't have a long pathway to go. So I feel like, first off, let's figure out where we're trying to travel to. We got to go down. Yeah, let's go down. Let's go down. We can rotate this. Not really sure it makes much of a difference. All right, we'll rotate this. We've got a power crystal. Power crystals provide bonuses to monsters near them. Select a power crystal to view its area and effect. It gives more attack speed, but there's literally no space next to it where I can place a monster. All right, well, that's unfortunate. All right, I feel like we got to go ahead and expand out a little bit. Let's get some fire boys. One right there. Let's evolve you and evolve you. We're about to have our meteor if we need it. But let's do the slow first because it has a shorter cooldown. These guys have a crazy amount of health. All right, I'm doing the meteor as well. No way, no way, no way. No way, no way, no way. Nice. Yo, you're hitting us. You're hitting us. Crazy. All right. Those guys are beefy. When an egg is ready to hatch, the lock icon is replaced with an exclamation point. Left click on the egg to hatch it. Monsters hatched from eggs have a golden glow and don't contribute to a tile's population. That's right, so we can put 3 monsters on a tile, 4 on the base tile. This means they can be placed anywhere. Use this to your advantage. So we got a free Sproutin. That was a little anticlimactic. I didn't know what I was expecting. Wow, okay. So we have a mythic Wolfie upgrade, more attack speed, more crit damage, more crit chance and range, a legendary Imburn upgrade. I don't know what's better, mythic or legendary. I'm assuming mythic. Crit chance, attack damage, crit damage, chance to resist stun. No, let's go for Wolfie. Now, what I think we need, what the hell are you? Penny Pincher. The shopkeeper spawns at your base as you progress through your run. He keeps a limited stock of random items that you can purchase with gold. His deep fear of robots keeps him closed during the combat phase. Check in when you can. Okay, so I can buy some stuff now. Gain 10% more gold for completing every wave. Receive double XP during your next turn. Both of these seem good. Abilities recharge twice as fast during the next combat phase. I don't love that because I don't think we need to worry about that yet. I want to save our money. So I'm going to go invest myself in some stonks. Make that cash because we got to pay our Pokemon employees. Oh, this next tile is crazy. It's a 4-way. Where can I put Wolfie? If I put you here, you'll double tap. We've got a good spot here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. What the dog doing? We're set. Evolve. Now, with all your buffs, you guys are going to blitz through this, I think. We haven't really struggled with this area yet. Plus, we've got a new Sproutin, so I think we're good. We're going to expand downwards. So now we can claim this area. But this also means, aren't we going to have a ton of portals over here? We'll see. We got an egg, free chest. Wow, another boost for Wolfie. Yeah, there's a boatload of portals on this end. Meanwhile, they've only got a couple. I think we'll be okay. Wolfie is bringing in the bank. Destroy 100 robots. I need to see what your evolution does, but I'm too busy watching the screen. Yeah, there's nothing going on over here. These guys look like toasters. Got the brave little toaster back again. All right, well, you're going to die. I think that's the last enemy. No, there's one more toaster here. But the crit damage from this dog is insane. He's not even on his last evolution yet. We got 303 gold. Oh, so the shop does not ever reset. We have to spend money to re-roll it. Got it. We got a ton more eggs. But I really don't want to expand out yet. What does Wolfie do? Wolfie attacks with heavy melee attacks. Cooldown is reduced by 10% for killing blows. Every killing blow increases Wolfie's attack damage by 0.25%. Okay, all right. Yeah. I think we're still totally fine on this end. What I want to do is evolve you, and I want to move you to a spot that makes more sense. I think a Wolfie right here makes the most sense. So let's get you... Let's get you right here. I got to be careful moving these guys because it's kind of a waste. I'm not going to put a Wolfie down yet, but I want to put one here so we can bite them as they walk around there. I think that's going to do the best for us. I wonder if you can chop down these trees eventually too, because I would love to put someone right here. All right, let's see. Let's expand further away because now we're going to have 2 more portals. You know what we could do? That might be a little smart. What if we build it right here? So now we have more time to breathe. And so let's put that extra Wolfie right here. Let's evolve him. Mini boss incoming. I'm sorry, what? Where? Where is the mini boss? Oh, he's right there. Okay, got it. Slow him down. Slow him down. Let's get a Wolfie right here. How are we over here? We're okay. We're good. There's the mini boss. He hasn't taken any damage yet. He doesn't seem to have that much health. 10 seconds and we can slow him again. This is the bravest of toasters. Oh, so you stun. We don't want that. Let's get you in here and then we slow. So now you're getting double wolf down. Burst him down, boys. Burst him down. Never surrender. Okay, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Do your stomp again. Come on. No! You're kidding me. Oh, no. We've got 1 health. Damn. That guy was so beefy. Money is a precious commodity in this game. We are not making any cash. Did you just say only clause? I gotta keep my eye on you. You're crazy. You're crazy. All right, well, now we don't have to deal with the boss anymore. Let's try to supplement our lack of money with a better strategy. That strategy being, let's hatch some eggs. I feel like it makes the most sense to put down more Wolfies because they have such a crazy boost. So we're gonna put a Wolfie here. This is Wolfie Island right now. This is Wolfie Island. I should have put you here. All right, there we go. Spent the money, but it's fine. Evolve. Evolve. And let's get a path. Not there, not there. Let's put it right here. Another chest. Enemy toughness increased. That's new. Come on, Wolfie Island. I need results. I need some kills. We literally can't take one hit or we lose. We can't take a single hit. I think we got this. I'm not worried about that. I've got my meteor ready to go. Let's pop it real fast. Probably should have hit the guys in the background, but that's okay. They'll get close, and if I need to, I can slow. But since they're taking their sweet time, we'll have our meteor ready for the next wave. So we can be smart with it. All right, get them. Oh, yeah, we're fine. All right, 364. So, yeah, the enemies have more HP and they have more speed. So that's what toughness did. All right, I'm going to buy... I want to re-roll this. I wonder if you can heal me. Let's buy the double XP. Let's re-roll. Oh, you only re-roll what's already down. That sucks. So you can only buy 3 items. Base tile gains +1 population max. Re-roll that. Did you just re-roll to the same thing? All player abilities are recharged immediately. All right, let's save that there. Wait, that's so useless. Stop wasting money, though. Stop wasting money. I didn't like anything that we saw there. All right, we need to expand this way. Need to give myself some more breathing room.
Enemies incoming.
Nothing dropped there. It is time to evolve you. Let's evolve both of you guys. Every Wolfie gets to level up because you guys bring home the bacon. This is a glorious day for Wolfie kind. Oh my god. They're so strong. You guys doing okay over here? You know, this is my kind of Pokemon. If this is how it was growing up, I would have played way more Pokemon. We get an Emburn. We still got enemies over here. We do. Yeah, it takes them forever to get here. And we have such a big curving path. Once I get money, we need to invest on this tile specifically. I'm having fun, man. I feel like this game can get really deep. Deep in a very good way. I just don't like having 1 health. We still have 11 waves to survive. Or we could go to the boss early. Could be the right decision. Okay, all right. Now, who makes the most sense right here? You know it. You guessed it. Get that dog. I would love to start to hatch you. I can't stop, man. I can't stop. They're too good. I don't need to worry about this area as much now. There's got to be a monster we can get that can slow enemies. What would kind of be smart is to move him here for now. And so we'll double Wolfie down in the egg range, right? That's good. That's good. And so we'll get ourselves another unit at a very cheap cost. And I think we keep building this direction. Yeah, we're not going towards the boss, but they have a comically long route to go before they can get to me.
Enemies.
Chest? Are you kidding me? More Wolfie attack damage and range? You're kidding me right now. We got a new enemy, Surge, from the hit band System of a Down. Wolfie Isles doing work. Kill the Surge. Oh, the Surge stuns enemies. I see. All right, Wolfies, how you guys doing over here? Doing pretty good. Almost hatched this egg. Oh, no way. All right, here, I got a present for you. No more enemies over here? A few more, but they're gonna die. Why not? We got another M-burn. I wonder if the eggs can only hatch the monsters you've got in your squad. That's what it seems like. Honestly, though, moving these guys around just to hatch the eggs, even though it costs 20, it's way more cost-effective than spending 145 to build another M-burn. So that is the play. Hatchery. Visit hatchery. I wonder what that means. All right, we got another egg here. That's where we expand next. Awesome. Wow. Wow. More attack speed, more range, more crit damage. I should not. I should not. Let's level Sprouted. All right, that's pretty good. Well, that's pretty good. I like what I've got going here. There is an egg up top. It's wearing a tiara. There's no way we're capturing that, though. No way. Why don't we start putting some stuff down over here? We're going to do another Wolfie chokehold. Let's move my dog here. Because your range is pretty big, right? Yeah, so we can put you here, and then you double Chompy. There you go. Evolve 25 monsters. But we also got this nice Sproutin upgrade. But there's just not a lot of spots to put you where it makes sense, because you want to be in a high spot next to another tile. I mean, right here would be nice. I just haven't really invested much in this area. All right, I think we're ready. Where are we going to put this down? We'll keep expanding on our throwaway path. No way, no way, no way. Another boss? This is the end. No! He's got to go down. He's got to go down. Where's the other one? Dude, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Where did you come from? Where did you go? What? I can't do anything about that. What? This game cheats. A new difficulty unlocked. Yeah, okay. All right, that was crazy. We do so well until the bosses show up and completely obliterate us. Like, no chance in heck, man.
You have an egg ready to hatch.
Thank you. I will go hatch my egg.
Rogue Monster Rush. The hatchery.
The hatchery provides advanced meta upgrades to your monsters, eggs, and have a progress bar that is filled passively with XP gained during your runs. Once that XP bar has been filled, head back here to hatch it and see what's inside. If you hatch a monster you do not currently have in your collection, you will unlock that monster. If you hatch a monster that's already in your collection, you will be given a selection of 3 potential stat upgrades to choose from. Your chosen upgrade will be permanently added to that monster. All right, so let's hatch. Okay, we got Musher. And so now we need to get a certain amount of XP before we can unlock another monster. We got upgrades. So Musher's here. He is a elemental. His crits freeze enemies. Oh, I see. So we can actually level up things about them. Sproudin, each attack has a 3% chance to split, hitting an additional enemy. Sproudin's range is increased by 10%. And these cost the stars that we get. We get 32 of them. Attacks on enemies with full health deal an additional 15% damage. What about you, Wolfie? Your damage is increased by 3% for each enemy in range. Ooh. Wolfie's crit damage is increased by 10% the closer it is to the base. Enemies defeated within range increase Wolfie's attack speed by 10% for 2 seconds. Okay, all right. Well, Musher, your crits freeze enemies. Oh, we have to buy this. Sure, we'll buy that. We got Spiralysis. Musher deals 6% more damage for each consecutive hit on the same enemy. Musher has a 50% chance to do something cool. Great. I'm going to go ahead and level up a stack for everybody. I think that's the way to go here. Just so all across the board we're a little bit stronger. We've also got, base stats. And then more abilities we can learn too. I think we have enough. So let's level up everybody once. Just so they have all these passives, right? Emburn. Your cooldown is reduced by 5% when another monster defeats an enemy within your range. Enemies within Embern's radius have 10% reduced physical resistance. Enemies defeated by Emburn have a 10% chance to explode, dealing 10% of Embern's damage to enemies within 0.5 meters. Yeah, this is a game changer. I feel like we needed meta progression. Like, it wanted us to have this to actually win. Okay, now everyone's got those base stats. Overshield. Unlocks the Overshield ability. Gives your main tower 3 armor points for 3 seconds. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Meteor launches 1 extra projectile per cast. Meteor has a 10% chance to burn enemies. Temporal Rift's radius is increased by 0.1 for every tile it is away from your base. Duration is increased by 1% for every enemy within its radius. All right, more health. Starting gold. Enemies have an increased chance to drop gold upon defeat. Oh, that's a game changer. Give me that. Money was something we really needed the entire time. Barrels have a 5% higher chance of spawning on every new tile. I don't even know what that is. I guess we weren't very lucky. Increases chance of power crystal spawn. Increases how many monsters you can have in your party. Spawn chance of eggs. Grants the ability to clear block tiles. That's what we need. The trees. To chop down the trees. It's Arbor Day. More chests. Rerolls. Let's get some tile rerolls. We're going to level up the odds to get money. We're going to level up our starting money. This only costs 1. Oh, this is actually really cheap. Let's max this out. All right, hell yeah. More power crystals. And then I guess we can do more health. And apparently we unlocked a new difficulty, even if we didn't win. Yeah, we have hard difficulty. More XP, 3 lanes, more resistance. No, let's do normal. We didn't even beat normal. And now we've got Musher, and we can put you in my squad, right? Add the party. Yep. Cool. All monsters gain plus 12% cool shit. What were they thinking when they made this character? What? Whim hims mushroom boom. Mush make room. What do you even do? Besides potentially freeze enemies. What if I make you my leader? Oh, wait, so you can make a different monster your leader. Offensive player abilities do 10% more damage. All monster purchase costs are reduced by 5%. All monsters gain 12% cool shit. Okay, I guess I'll make you the leader. All right, guys, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news, okay? The bad news, we were on our second run, absolutely slapping everything in sight with our mushrooms when I lost power. So we are jumping into this a third time, but we did unlock a brand new monster. We've got Glory. So Glory is a support AoE monster. I don't know what that means. I did use Musher a little bit. Musher does an AoE attack that freezes enemies nearby. I didn't see any cool shit happening, so I don't know about that one. I cannot be a point of reference. But yeah, no, I just moved about a week ago. A little bit of technical difficulties, but that is okay. We take it as a win because we got ourselves a new monster boy. We can also chop down trees and get rid of rocks, but it does cost money. All right, let's see. We can move up here, down here. Let's go ahead and start heading towards the island in the back. And one thing I realized, if you knock out waves without spending money, you get interest back. So if we kill these guys, we see on the right, interest 10%. We got 41 gold for that. So you can be kind of frugal in the beginning and get some good cash. Let's see. If I put a Wolfie here, what if I freeze you guys? Oh, this won't work though. I'll need another Wolfie here. Get them dogs. Get them dogs. Despite it all, this is still my favorite unit. They are too good. Like, I don't know, the damage they put, the speed at which they attack, and then their passives attacking faster and faster. Plus, they get more crit damage the closer they are to your base. So you just want these guys stacked all over your camp. Okay, so we can go ahead and grab this now, which means we can start getting this egg. We have to be careful, though, because the more ends, the more portals that show up. If I wanted to, I could re-roll this tile. Let's re-roll it. That's even better. So now we've got just one path. Awesome. Get the chest. Sprout and boost, more attack speed, chance to ignore resist. So let's get a Sprout in right here. We can also pop down a Musher here. Right there, actually. So he'll bounce into these guys. Another Wolfie. Come on. All right, it works. And then you'll just pick him off. Awesome. I want to see what Glory does, because apparently you buff people, so I'm going to put you down here. Friendly monsters hit by Glory's attack are healed of any negative status effects and gain plus 25% increased damage for 2. I guess that's 2 seconds. All right, so you're good. We want you to be surrounded by teammates then. Got it. Okay. So we have this egg. We need to start clearing out enemies by the egg. Of course it does this. It gives us this prime spot and then puts trees there. So let's get rid of the trees. Let's put down... Wolfie, you don't want to be too far away, otherwise they don't get that crit boost. So let's put a Musher here. I don't think you're actually going to kill anybody, unfortunately. But I think we're putting ourselves in a better spot. Let's rotate this. Get a free chest. It might be time to start evolving some monsters. Let's evolve these Wolfies. I'm going to evolve this Sprout in 2. There's a lot marching in here. I don't think we're set up for this. We'll see. I've got my spells if I need them. Come on. No way this is working. All right, so that is the strategy. That's why you get 4 population on your base tile. It's not going to help us when the boss shows up. And we've got a few waves before that happens. All right, this is a straight line. Then we just need a curved tile.
Enemies incoming.
This egg is going to be really hard to evolve. Have we even got any progress with this egg? No, we haven't. I could Meteor Strike, but that's really not worth it. Let's go ahead, put a musher right here. Let's get rid of this tree. We'll wait for a little bit more money. Actually, I'm going to move you here. The higher you are, the better crit chance you get. And we're fine on this end. You guys are going to get absolutely destroyed at my front door. I'm kind of proud of myself. I am not super good at tower defense games, but I feel like I'm really putting this one together a little bit. Yeah, there's things we can do better. 100%. No way. Attack speed, chance to resist stun, chance to ignore resist, and attack damage. All right, Wolfie. Here you go. You earned it. All right, let's figure this out here. I'm going to put down a Wolfie here. And I'm going to put down another Wolfie. I want to hatch this egg. We can evolve one of them. We can evolve both. Now, can we attach this? We can. So we can get a bunch of loot here. Musher, some gold. Man, this takes forever to hatch. Luckily, there's not a lot of monsters coming this way. Dude, you're doing work. We are going to evolve you first chance we get. That freeze effect is crazy. He's been... Are you broken? Could have sworn that was a bug. You were stuck for so long. I can't get too excited, though. Next wave is guaranteed to be the boss wave. I've never beaten that bastard. I think we should put a glory here or there so they can stop you from getting stunned. I'm hoping the boss comes from this side anyway. If he comes down here, we'll probably be screwed. All right, speed this up now that we can. Keep forgetting that's a thing now. I was asking for it all first round. Okay. Egg is going to hatch next time around. Where? We got both islands now, right? We did. So let's expand here. We got a power crystal. This is more range. We got to try to see where the boss is coming from. Egg is hatched. It is a musher. There's the boss. He's down there. Exactly where I didn't want him to be. All right, slow this down. Slow this down. Let's evolve you, max you out. So you're going to pelt the crap out of this guy. And we can put a glory here, too. Oh, no, we can't. We hit the cap. I forgot there's a musher right here. We should probably evolve you. Nice! We actually beat the boss. I got the challenge for defeating a mini boss. It only took this long. All right, toasters are dead. Musher, as promised, we're evolving you, my guy. Let's put another one here. And then if I can get rid of this rock right here, that's going to be my next placement. Here. I don't love Imburn. He costs the most, and I just think he's kind of a waste. His small AoE really is just that. It is a tiny AoE and doesn't really impact much. All right, let's expand this way. Start getting a little bit closer to the boss. Booster chest. Enemy toughness has increased. Now, I think I want to move you, but let's go here first. Let's remove both these rocks. Oh, wait a second. If the boss is over there, we should really start investing in this path, right? Because that's where he's going to come from. Yeah, that's something to think about. That is definitely something to think about. I'd like a refund. Please put the rock back down. All right, is that it? No, we got more enemies. I'm going to stop spending money for now because I don't think we need to spend any more. In fact, I'm at a point where I don't even have to worry about using my abilities, right? Even with this durability increase. I can end up putting one more monster here, and I think I'm going to do that. But I'm going to wait. Okay, cool. Cool. Perfect. What do you have? I've ignored you this entire time. I didn't ignore you. I saw the miniguns. Next spawn tile will have an egg. I could re-roll this. I don't love your options. 5% chance for every monster you place to be free. Now, if that even procs once, that's insane. I'll buy that. I will buy that. Now, let's go ahead and make the most convoluted path possible to get to this boss. That is what we want to do. And try not to spend any more money. Put a musher down here just for that. Just for that. Gold enemy spawn somewhere. There he is. It's so busted, man. It's so busted. He is confirmed the best unit in the game. All right, we killed the gold enemy. They can't even get through this choke either. And we've barely maxed out. I don't think we have a single max evolution. Pretty sure we don't. We are unstoppable. Let's evolve you. Let's wait. Let's wait till the round's over. And then we'll evolve you to at least level 2. And a glory. No, you wouldn't be able to get close to them. I was thinking to move that free musher here and then put a glory next to them. But at the same time, I don't want to put too much money on this direction. I think we got to put it all over here. Can re-roll this again. Instantly receive 3 tile re-rolls. Your base will instantly regain 2 HP. We don't need that either. We don't need that either. Let's do some evolutions. Pop you up. Pop you up. Same with you. Yeah, you guys are doing so well. And you're only level 1. Oh, we do have a level 3. It's the Sprouted. That's the only one. All right, let's expand.
Enemies incoming.
I don't care about your enemies. I'm going to see if we can't wrap all the way around and then connect to the boss. Oh, now we've got the stunning enemies. They stun whenever they die. They're fast and they're assholes. But Glory, I guess, is a counter for that. Let's keep my eye over here. Unless Glory also gets stunned. Oh my gosh. It's okay, we're back. We're back in. We gotta be careful with that. Speed it up. Oh, shoot. We're not done over here. I didn't realize that. These things are crazy. All right, we got to slow again. All right, you guys are done. No more spikies. Get these toasters out of here. I prefer my bread limp. Limp in room temperature. I eat my Pop-Tarts out of the box. My toaster strudel's frozen. Okay, let's go ahead and 15% chance to resist stun. I mean, yeah. I want the Sprout and attack speed boost, though. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, we're curving around. We're going to get extravagant with it. Mini boss. Okay. We got to see where he's coming from. I've got a ton of money. Let's not speed up the clock. I am being really cheap right now. Where's the mini boss? They're not coming out yet. There we go. There's one there. Okay, are they both coming that side? Yes, yes, they are. Are we okay over here? We are. We are okay. Come on. Dude, the stun. Please. Yes. Yes. All right, the next one's over there. You guys are doing work. I'm proud of you. That's all I'm putting here. I don't want to go too crazy. All right, no more monsters coming from this end. All right, come on, buddy. Keep them frozen. As hilarious as the mushrooms are, though, they don't do a lot of damage. You gotta combo this with something that'll actually kill while he's stuck. Okay. Both mini bosses down. Ton of gold. And we'll keep wrapping around.
Enemies incoming.
Anything over here? No. It might be time to start evolving you guys too, but I'm gonna save money until we get to a point where we're like, oh crap, this is bad. I'm falling behind, right? Because on this side, they literally can't get past this sprout and this one ambush choke. This dog hasn't seen action in years, but every dog has its day, as they say. They'll get there eventually. Maybe one day. This is the problem. Yeah. Literally one kill, and everything's gonna rush through. When this guy dies, yeah. But that's why I'm glad we got Glory, because that makes this way more manageable. Yeah, well, sir, it looks like you're about to see combat. You're about to see some combat. This side is a wash. Let's evolve you. Put a Glory down there. Put a mushroom here. Can I put another one here? No, I can't. Okay. Lining up some Sproutins here, though, so they get that 10% boost. No shot. Come on. Fine. What a waste. Yeah, I kind of want to see if we can put a bunch of Sproutins on this line. And there's a chance, 5% chance, it's free. But now they're going to attack both sides. I suppose I should have put you here. Yeah, let's move you there. Okay, that'll work. That's good. Let's evolve you guys because you're super cheap to evolve. I do think we should start putting some more monsters here too. Let's get rid of this rock. Put a mushroom. Let's evolve you. Put a Glory here. Let's put a Wolfie here. Will we ever use an M-Burn? I don't know. I'm not sure. Now you guys can get some evolutions too. But there's no more monsters I can actually put on any of these tiles, except up here. Maybe put a Sprout in here, evolve it up. All right, let's stop spending a ton of money now. No, you don't want a long one. You want to get a turn. So we can rotate this around and get to the boss. All right, speed up. Now, by the time they get out of this choke, they're going to be injured quite a bit. Damn. All right, well, you guys are strong. I didn't realize. They also have a chance to attack twice. There's a 20% chance they attack twice the first time they hit an enemy, which is nice. Put a mushroom here. Maybe freeze him a little bit. Wow, okay, this egg finally hatched. I know where I'm putting you. I'm gonna keep committing to this. This is the wall of sprouting. Hold! All right, yeah, we got this. No contest. Speed it up. Let's get to wave 14. That's what I said, guys. Third time's the charm. I really am a Pokemon master. Or I guess Rogue Monster Rush Master. All right, let's evolve you. We should evolve you guys a few times. Gold enemy somewhere. There he is. Balls to the wall. Because he is literally a ball. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to try not to spend any money. So we can try to get some more interest. I think we've got a really, really solid foundation. This part is hilarious to me. I thought the Sproutins were ass, but they're actually pretty good. Granted, you've got 18% extra attack speed. Look at all the money we're getting. There's like a 5% chance when you kill an enemy, they drop gold. So that went off so many times in a row. I do think the enemies with extra toughness, though, they drop money guaranteed when they die. At least that's how it seems. All right, hell yeah. Can I re-roll this into another turn? That works. That works. Enemy toughness increased. We might actually have some opposition this time around. I don't know if there's another mini-boss showing up at any point soon. Let's slow this down just so we can catch our bearings. See what's happening right now. This side's doing fine. All right, now we can speed up. I think we're okay. I can just zoom out. Play this from God mode. I guess once you get that efficient, this is how you should play it. So let me just have a nice sip of my tea right now. Ah, yes. My monster's doing the good work. See, when I looked at footage of this game, the trailer had you down with a minigun shooting things in the head, and then this. So I was like, what is this game even about? Like, I could not put it together. But you know what? Now I've got the whole experience. Besides the pew-pews, we got to see what the minigun does. I do think there's a really good amount of RNG here, though, because with the tiles and then the random drops, the chests, the crystals. For instance, we haven't seen a single power crystal, right? And I think there's like a 10% chance for it to appear whenever you boost up a spot. 23% crit damage, attack speed, attack damage. Let's go for the Wolfie buff. So yeah, we just have not been that lucky. All right, this is not the tile I wanted. Not the tile we needed. So then I guess we can pop it here. Oh, there is one power crystal. You got one. We have so much money. We have so much money. All right, speed through. I want to say the mini boss wave is 17. Yeah, you guys have a long path. Oh, we got 2 crystals side by side. 20% damage and 20% range on one space. That's nuts. Okay. We need to start evolving you guys. That's the plan. Start lining up this area. We've got tons of opportunity. I'm a little worried that when you connect to the boss, he just spawns anywhere. If he does, that's going to completely destroy our plan. I'm also worried it's going to get too hard before we can get to him. So we have to get some really good luck with the tiles. Okay, come on, give me something good. I need a straight line, please. Well, that still works. It's not straight. All right, we have 3 bosses. Stop speeding up the clock. It is time to do some investments. Evolve, evolve. Where are the mini bosses? I don't see any on this end. There they go. Right there, right there. So let's pop down some shrooms. How we doing over here? Oh, we got another mini boss on this end, too. They're going to come from both sides. I'm at a point now where we can't put any more monsters inside of these tiles. I want to put some wolfies out here. Slow you down. Are we clear here? We are. They're about to kill the boss. All right, hell yeah. This was the most pointless wolf I could have ever done. He's so far away from the base, he gets none of his guard dog boosts. I just like wolfies, so I put him down. We gotta evolve these mushrooms too. I forgot about you guys. All right, is that all the bosses? No, we got one more. The right side is totally clear. I'll evolve you just because I care. Don't want you looking like a weakling back there. All right, hurry it up. Get yourself rocked. I want to see him try to make it down this path, but I don't even think he'll make it that far because he'll get obliterated by all of the sproutings. Okay. This is a straight line. It is not what we need. Man, this is going to suck. We're not going to get the right tile. We'll put it here. And without the bosses, I think this is another one we can just speed through. Unless it's going to throw some new monsters at me I haven't seen. Because it's typically the same enemies. Nothing new on this end. Base is looking good. You're getting some action. You're doing your thing. Holy crap, there's so many monsters on this end. I like how I've been complaining this entire time about not having enough money, and now I'm at a point where I've got too much money because I can't put monsters on any of these tiles. I guess since we have nothing to stress about, we can just relax, put down some monsters here in spots where it makes sense. So let's chop down this tree. Chop down this tree. If I put a sprout in here, evolve it. We can't put anything on this rock, but I can put another mushroom here. Did I get a turn yet? No, I didn't. Yeah, all right, we're not going to be able to connect to the boss. I don't think. We're only getting straight lines. Lines on lines on lines. I'm going to remove this rock. We're going to put a glory down here. I guess we'll start building this way too. Because I'm assuming if we don't attach to his base, he's going to come on either place. You know what? The very first Embern, we got you. We'll do a little icy hot. They'll come in here and freeze while you're lighting them ablaze. We're going to put a glory here to boost up the mushroom. We can put another mushroom here, which fantastically could get some action from the Embern. And then we'll put a sprout in here. I felt the need to spend every single dollar that I had. Because I think, honestly, at this point, we are just that strong. So we'll expand this way. In case, you know, the boss does show up on that side. And now we'll just get up and get ourselves a snack break, you know? See me, I'm a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup enjoyer. Reese's Pieces, you name it. Actually, I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to love gummies. Any kind of gummies, I would swallow up in a heartbeat. As I got older, I started liking chocolate. I know a lot of people don't like sweets. I am not one of those people. I have the worst sweet tooth in the world. I have a rule whenever I go to a grocery store, I have to get one sweet thing. But you know what? I'm 6'7". I've got a metabolism of the gods. I've got nothing to feel bad about. Yeah, we're doing work. I wanted to see what that treasure chest is. If we can even grab it. Because it's sitting there. All tantalizing. Tantalizing and tempting. All right, we good? You guys dead yet? You taking up my sweet precious time by not dying. All right, thank you. Another straight line. I hate this game. I hate this game. Put it there. All right, boss time. Where's he at? Where's he at? There. Whoa! You can cut through like that? That's cheating. I literally can't put anything down to stop you. He ran past everything. He was like, screw this. I'm running in first. All right, Dick. Let's slow you down over here. We got this barrel. All I can do is really watch you now. Since you have these shields, if you go a certain amount of time without taking damage, you start to regenerate health. So we need to make sure we have a constant DPS string. You're about to get blasted by these Sproutins, though. I think they're probably going to destroy you. All right, come on, boys. Get them. Slow him down. Keep that damage going. Keep that damage flowing. All right, get ready. Hit him with a meteor to keep his shields down. The mushroom attack's too slow that he's actually getting his shields back up while he's frozen. All right, this is going to be a ton of damage. Hopefully he gets slowed quite a bit here so both of my wolfies can just unload into him. I'm going to slow him too. All right, come on. It's like they're making a beat right now. The Sproutins are going to have round 2 as soon as he walks over here, and they're going to have 10% more damage. Let's meteorite him again. His shields are almost out. Dude, no shot. All right, move you guys. All right, come on. Faster. Let's go. All right, we did it. We beat the boss.
Victory. New biome unlocked.
We unlocked the Ghastly Graves. So we got a brand new biome. We got a ton of experience, a ton of stars. Oh my god.
You have an egg ready to hatch.
All right, let's see if we got ourselves another new monster.
Monster rush the hatchery.
We did not. We got Emburn. So Emburn gets a buff. Will increase your range. Okay, not too bad. So now we've got Ghastly Graves. We don't have hard difficulty, though. I guess we have to play it once. And so we've got different bosses. But one thing that's cool, there's different monsters, too. So we got, like, spiders, big spiders, Cubert. Oh, my God. Whatever this is crazy looking. I bet that's the mini boss. And then this is the major boss. Guys, that was Rogue Monster Rush. We won. We did it. I gave you guys a longer video because I knew if I ended after that first failure, y'all would have been spicy with me. So now you have to celebrate. Hit that sub button because that supports me way more than you know. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Give me a comment down below if you want more Rogue Monster Rush. And that's going to be it for me. I will see all of you guys next time.